Welcome to Business Live. I'm Mark Croskery. In BL tonight, first up, we got CAC 2000, that's CAC 2000 Limited. Some changes in the executive or the management team here. That's the stepping down or resignation of their financial controller. So that's Mrs. Colleen Ellison Hall, effective October 9th, 2020. Next up, we got Mayberry Jamaica Equities. That's MJE. Now, don't mix it up with a securities dealer or the investment bank. In this case here, trading in shares, a purchase, a connected party buying up 100,000 shares. Not a huge trade, but always great to see. You do see in the Mayberry companies or businesses, once it's not a blackout period, continuous, or, the trend of buying up shares by connected parties. Now, Lumber Depot, exciting stuff here. Coming out with a first quarter. After the business has kind of been changed, you would recall it was a part of Blue Power Group. They did some changes there and, spun off the company. So you'll see there's not necessarily a comparative period year over year. So Lumber, Depot here coming out with, fire, great results here, no pun intended. So huge first quarter here, nice results, although we don't have a comparison. It looks good. We'll talk about that strong cash position as well. So revenues hitting $361 million of revenues. Earnings per share here, 5 cents per share. So looks good if we just compare it to the audited period of 9 months, which they give as kind of a, comparative column, although it's not year over year. Now, strong margins, surprising here, margins coming close to 10%. So that's a great sign to see, maybe something to continue. Now, back to cash, strong cash on the balance sheet here, following on from Blue Power, and it's now separated, totally separate and distinct business. So cash or near cash on the balance sheet, $98 million for the lumber company here. So great to see. Looks like exciting things. When you go into the management discussion analysis, could be one of those sleeper stocks on the market. As the company, the board of directors explains what this lumber company is going to be doing going forward. Last up, overseas markets. Accenture, investing $3 billion US. Not small money here, big money here in something called Accenture Cloud First. So talk about pivoting, doing new things here. Fast forwarded with COVID, we've seen the McKinsey reports that COVID is, bringing about the digital age or technology 10 years, fast tracking or forward. So Accenture Cloud First is $3 billion US by Accenture over the period of 3 years. So that's one of the tricks, guys, is that, when you hear about, money being invested, it might not always be upfront, but it might be over a period of time when public companies announce that. So always look into the, the fine print, the details. But the bottom line here is to get Accenture clients' businesses to the cloud first, transform the companies, make them digital, get that tech, going and in play. I'm Mark Croskery. This is Business Live.